So our next panelist comes from China. Mr. Minggu is UN and New York Bureau Chief of China Central Television, CCTV, the only national TV network in China. Before this assignment, Mr. Hu was Deputy Director of the News Editorial Department on CCTV. He is one of the persons in charge of CCTV's day-to-day news operation. Representing China, Mr. Hu has been a member of the News Study Group of Asia-Pacific Broadcasting Union since the mid-1990s. Please, you have the floor.
Thank you, Ambassador. China Central Television, CCTV for short, is China's...
Try again.
Sorry. Thank you, Ambassador. China Central Television, CCTV for short, is China's only national TV network. In an increasingly globalized international language environment, CCTV has taken on the role of people's cultural ambassador, having always as our aim the promotion of harmonious world. To promote successful communication between different peoples, different nations, and different civilizations. In recent years, CCTV has launched several multilingual international channels. At present, we have CCTV 4 in Chinese, CCTV 9 in English, CCTV E in Spanish, and CCTV F in French. I'm honored today being given this opportunity to introduce CCTV's development of multilingual international channels and share our plans for future expansion with you. Can we move to next slide? Okay. As a national television network, CCTV bears great responsibility to society at large. The philosophy of CCTV International is to broadcast the voice of China to the world, with primarily included the following basic goals. Let the world understand China, introduce Chinese culture, and show the world a real, vivid, friendly China. Let China understand the world, help the Chinese people come to know the world outside of China, broadening their outlook and establishing the global consciousness. Create the bridge of communication between the East and the West, promote exchange and tolerance in the international community. With the globalization of the economy and the continuing reform and the opening up of China, China's ties with the rest of the world grow deeper and interaction ever more frequent. Along with world globalization comes world mediation. Given increasing dependence of human society on the media for exchange and communication, CCTV, as one of the most important media sources in China, faces historic opportunity and major challenges. In the 30 years since reform and opening up, and with the development of the Chinese economy, China has become increasingly international. The Chinese government, Chinese companies, Chinese cultural organizations, and the Chinese citizens all yearn to better understand and participate in the international community and international affairs. At the same time, more and more countries want to strengthen their friendly ties with China. More and more foreign companies, organizations, and individuals hope to come to China for travel or business. Whether you look domestically or internationally, the need for the media information provided by CCTV is increasing, giving CCTV room to develop and create an international brand name. But at the same time, more and more, language has become an important limiting factor in the development of CCTV International. In the current global flow of information, there exists a long-standing imbalance between the strength of West and the weakness of the East, a situation with deep historical, economic, political, and cultural roots. Given the Western countries have taken the initiative with regards to international language, it cannot be denied that the Chinese language is still in a weak position. The number of people in the global community that can understand and proficiently use Chinese is relatively limited, and the amount of information communicated in Chinese makes up only 6% of total global information flow. The language barrier has already become the major problem in Sino-foreign exchange, a fact which not only to a certain extent undermines the tireless effort of Chinese media to promote Sino-foreign exchange, but also sometimes worsen the misunderstandings and prejudices that exist between countries, nationalities, and even peoples. As one of the most important Chinese language media outlets, CCTV is very aware of the barriers to the spread of information created by a lack of language understanding. The responsibility that CCTV has to society and the unique globalized language environment that we face has become the clear momentum to the development of international channels at CCTV.